welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my bedroom declutter 15-minute challenge. Sorry, I need to remember to look at the lens, not the screen. So today I am going to clean some of the boxes on the other side. Something I didn't say in yesterday's video was that part of the reason I only do 15 minutes at a time is because of my exhaustion. I am addressing my lack of energy in another video shortly, possibly up tonight as well, but as you can see, and you know if you've been following me, I'm overweight, being dealt with. The other reason is, and I have mentioned it in previous videos, I have many years disease. I've had a good run for a couple of weeks, but the last 3 days I haven't had a full-blown vertigo attack, but what I have been having is very small, almost, for want of a better word, micro attacks. So I'll be sitting there and the world will spin and then I'll be fine, or I'll be sitting there and I'll feel as though I'm floating sideways, and it'll stop. So there's that. My balance is also slightly off at the moment, and I am just so tired. I'm sleeping 10, 11, sometimes 12 hours a night, which sounds great, but when you've got stuff to do, you know it's not healthy. So that is why I only did 15 minutes yesterday. I'm going to do 15 minutes again today. I might come back, depending on how far I get. I might take a break after 15 minutes and then come back and do another 15 minutes. But I promise it won't be the full 15 minutes. I will speed it up and cut out any boring bits for those of you, because I know watching someone clean for 15 minutes when it's not your stuff can be boring. But that's my plan for today. There's also other things, plans that I have in place at the moment, but for now this is cleaning. So let's set the timer, and I did have it set, preset it. Timer 15 minutes. That's set, and my podcast, give it a second. You don't want to look at my boobs. Nobody does. So, as you can see, a slob comes clean. Please follow her. She's really good. And this is not sponsored by her. She has no idea I even exist on this planet. And I am...
patron too.
Right.
Okay, the other little thing, I know I'm yakking on and on.
Right.
Before I even get to the content, but...
So that's what I'm going to listen to. Right, so I'm going to set up the camera, set off the timer, and let's go. Little tip, when you move house or anything like that, an empty egg carton is a great way to store things like earrings, necklaces, rings, jewellery, that sort of thing. This basket is one that my daughter gave me a few years ago with chocolates and self-care things in it, homemade lip balms, nail polish, facial scrubs, face masks, things like that. It was a really sweet idea. This is a statue of Bast, the Egyptian goddess of cats, which was given to me by a very, very special friend a few years ago, named for one of our cats, who's named after the Egyptian goddess of cats. And now I discovered that I had left some very special earrings in there,
so I should have been far more careful, but I rescued them, so all's good. Right about now I was looking into the box and looking at what I've been throwing out and thinking, why did I keep all of this stuff? I honestly have no idea why I kept half of it. There is things in there that I would never use again. It really is the best feeling in the world when you're decluttering and you get to see the bottom of a box, and I just love that feeling. So much jewellery, but this one's special. Most of you will recognise that it's a Pandora bracelet. I haven't collected anything for a while because the charms are quite pricey, but that was a special. Mum engraved into a heart, so that had to go on there, and I'll make sure that that's all safe. And another box down. Feels so good to get rid of that. just under 2 minutes to go, so I might as well just keep going and see what I can get done in that time. If you're donating things, always check pockets and bags or clothing or anything like that. You never know what's in there that you might not want to give away. So that's the time up. I've achieved a reasonable amount on those 2 boxes, so I'm going to go and take a break, watch a few YouTubers, and then come back to it later. So I'm back into it. It's a little bit later in the day. I've set my timer for 15 minutes. I had originally planned to carry on with the boxes, but I thought, well, I've got to make the bed and tidy up the mess that I'd made. So I decided that that was my best option, and this is what I've ended up doing. Getting the bed made isn't the mission that people like to make it out to be, as far as I'm concerned. Just takes a bit of work, and yeah, just take your time, do it. Find the way that works for you. Do you find that the dryer binds up your bedding like this and it takes you ages to untangle it? Well, what I should have done was stop the dryer halfway through, taken it out, shaken it out and put it back in and started it off again, but unfortunately I didn't, and so it had to go back through because it was damp. Scares the mess on the floor. I decided I would pick up some of the dirty washing. Most of that is my husband's, and I have no idea what he does and doesn't want done with it, so I'll leave that for him. So that's a mess and it looks really gross and I'm embarrassed, but hey, this is a declutter video and I like to keep it raw.
Okay, right. So, that clean wasn't a huge amount, but it did take me 10 minutes, maybe 11 at a push. I managed to get some of the stuff into the donation box that I've got to go to my friend's op shop. Jewellery that I need to go through, put up where I want to put it for now. Yes, I know, I'm procrastinating on putting stuff off, but going through jewellery is something I want to take my time over because there's some special things in there. Made the bed, well tried to, but the duvet cover was all bound up inside itself and one of the pillowcases was also damp, so it's back in the dryer. So yeah, not a huge amount achieved, but I'll be honest, it does look a lot better than it did yesterday when I started this process. So here, let me show you. Right, so yesterday the box came out to probably about here. Hang on, you can see my hand. Alright, and along. That's really bad. Hang on. Let me actually demonstrate properly. Okay, so when I started, it's really, I'm sorry about all the camera work today. The big box was probably started here and came out and along. That's gone. That's a bag of rubbish which is still filling up. And I've taken the top off, you probably can't see it because I've got the rubbish bin on. Top box off here. This one's got a monitor and a few things from our wedding in it. So tomorrow I can do those. And then more stuff. I think 2 more boxes in the bag there. The bag should be easier. I'm pretty sure it says clothes. So it looks much better already. I have, sorry cat, I have space. I'm sorry about the crappy camera work. So that's, hang on, let's have a look at my timer. But, okay, so that's about half an hour today. And tomorrow I'll get back onto it. Excuse me. Hello boys, this is Strax. Hi, say hi. Let's turn the camera. Strax, say hi. Strax. Hi, baby. So, right, let's get back into it. That was shitty. Right, I'm going to have to edit all that crappy. Hi. So, yeah, that's half an hour. And I'm exhausted. Luckily, I did pre-chop the chicken and everything ready for the curry tonight. But now I've got to get this all edited and uploaded. And I sure challenge to you procrastinators out there. 10-15 minutes, come on guys. Find a spot that annoys you and set your timer. Listen to a podcast, listen to music. Let's get this done and show me your results and your progress. See ya tomorrow.